seem in a pleasant mood today.
Yep.
Just how big was getting that win against Missouri?
You know, every win from here on out is a must win. We got to play pretty hard, and it was just, exciting. It was exciting to see the ball finally, go in and, see some of our guys, just continue just to hit those catch and stick threes. That's been a big emphasis on us just to hit the open shot, you know what I'm saying, and just get the open shots and stop taking difficult shots. And, seeing these guys really lock into the scouting report is pretty inspiring.
Dylan, you guys scored after every single one of your offensive rebounds in
Yeah.
the game. How important are second chance points when you and Janai are so good at crashing the glass like that?
Well, I mean, the only teams that can beat us are the teams that beat us on the boards. And, that's been a very big emphasis on us is to win the battle on the boards. And we knew going in that we had a size advantage, so we had to take advantage of those, giving those second chance opportunities. And thankfully, my teammates kept capitalized on those.
Dylan, Bruce was talking the last few games about the bench needing to step up, and then against Missouri, all y'all coming off the mat played really, really well. How crucial is that to keep that up moving forward as we get deeper in the year?
It's very crucial. BP always talks about us, our 11, our 10 versus the other team's 5, 6, 7. So, the team needs us just as much as they need the starters. And, our role is to go out there and maintain what the starters have already done for us. So, going forward, we have to have that mentality to be the best 5 out there, no matter who we're going against.
Was that the best you guys have played this season, offensively, defensively, and sharing the basketball?
I'd say that's probably the best half we've played. I'm not sure from top to bottom of the game, but I was very impressed of the first half. Kind of reminded me a little bit of last year. Just getting teams out of the game early and then just keeping our foot there. It was pretty inspiring to watch, us hold the team to 8 points in I think 16, 17 minutes. We gave up a little bit too much going towards halftime, but it was pretty good basketball to be a part of. It was pretty fun.
Adam?
I wanted to ask you about the matchup with Liam Robbins. Obviously, you and Janai will be on him. But
Yeah.
just, what do you see out of him, and what do you think the keys are to kind of holding him?
Yeah, he's a great player. I was just watching them play their past game, and I was talking about Janai. I was like, this game's on us. You know what I'm saying? We can't let this guy get off. He's a great player, great shot rim protector, great shot blocker, decent shooter. You know what I'm saying? So he's an all-around game, and he gave us troubles last year in his first game back. I remember the first half. He came in the lane, dunked it on somebody. He shot an open three. He had 7 points in probably the first 3 minutes of him being in the game. So we knew he was a threat, and he just continued to show that he's a great player. So this game's on us.
Dylan, what was your reaction to Allen's dunk? Katie said you had to hold him back a little bit.
Yeah. So after he dunked it, I was sitting down, and at first I was like, "That's a push off." That's the first thing I saw. So I was like, that's a push off. And then I saw him going up I thought it was gonna be a layup, and he dunked it, and I was like, I just stood up, and then Yohan and KD ran on the court, and I'm trying to avoid getting a tech, so I just shoved Yohan on the baseline towards the photographers, and then KD was going to the 3-point line, and I'm like, dog, we're finna get a tech. So I had to hold KD up the whole time, and it was worth it, to not get a tech, but that was probably one of the best things I've seen in the jungle, you know what I'm saying? My time here, yeah.
Do you sometimes pick up some of your guards like that just because you can?
KD, I like making fun of KD and Win, so I like picking those two up because they think they got little man syndrome, so they think they're big dogs, but I got to humble them a little bit.
Brian?
So, first of all, do you have a future as a get back coach in football? You're not like coaches keep you guys back, but no, seriously, just overall, man, you look at this season, Bruce seems to have a balance of when to turn up the intensity. How do you guys respond to that when he's more locked in than maybe normal?
Yeah, it's inspiring just to see a coach give that much effort. And, at the beginning of the season, he talked about being in control of our destiny, and he said that some guys will get to this point and, give up. Some teams will be in the middle of the herd and just be like, man, get selfish and play, selfish instead of playing team ball. And, he's bought into playing championship basketball, whether that's the SEC championship or whether that's the NCAA championship. He hasn't given up on playing championship basketball, and that's something he's talked about heavily, about winning a championship. So it's just inspiring to see when things aren't going our way, he's still talking about, reaching the highest heights rather than just being like, okay, guys, let's finish the season strong, be a mid team. He doesn't want to be that. He wants to be a great team. He wants to make history. So we're all bought into making history, and we're just going to keep trying to make history each and every day.
How bad do you want that double-double?
During the process, I kind of wanted it really bad because my first one in college. But then I kind of got to the point, I was like, if it was meant for me to have a double-double, I would probably get it, but you know, it was so close, man. I was so close. And then when Leor didn't pass the ball that last play and passed the other team, I was like, man, Leor, what are we doing? But at the end of the day, you know, I was just grateful to be out there with my guys, and I was just grateful to get a team win. At the end of the day, it's not about my personal stats. I'd rather win a championship than get a double-double. So just continue to go out there and have fun and play hard. So.
Jeff,
With it being the outlet game, and you had that video talking about your grandfather for him to be able to be there, and he knew when the camera was on, he kind of played up to it. What was it like to have him there?
Man, it meant the world to me to have my grandfather there. You know, I told myself before the game I wanted that to be my best game of my life. Like, I didn't care if I, you know, played another game ever in my life again. You know, I could play in the NBA Finals. I wanted this game against Alabama. My grandfather being in tennis, I wanted that to be my best game. And, you know, I was very emotional that morning. In my time in prayer, I was very emotional, you know, before the game. I looked at him. It was just, you know, I was so grateful. I was like at a loss of words that my grandfather was able to make that trip. And it meant so much to me that he was there, and it broke my heart that we weren't able to win. It broke my heart that I wasn't able to play my best game in front of him, because that's what he deserves, you know, being the man that he is. But after calling him and talking to him, he didn't mention the game once. He didn't mention my performance once. He didn't mention the outcome once. He just talked about how grateful he was to be there, and it kind of showed me a sense of gratitude that I lack in life about, you know, being so attached to the end result. At the end of the day, just being grateful for the opportunity my grandfather showed me. He just talked about being so thankful to be at the game. Like, that's literally all he talked about. He says it was the best weekend of his life. And, you know, he's 82, turning on 83. That's a lot of weekends to have, and I'm just grateful that I was a part of the best weekend of his life. But it meant so much for me for him to be there, and then for him to take over the jumbotron like that. You know, be the OG jumbotron, man. It's like a full circle moment for me. I'm just so grateful that my grandfather got to experience the jungle for the first time in his life, and you know, hopefully he's able to come back to another game, and hopefully we're able to win that game, because you know, he deserves the world, and I love him to death. And I'm just going to continue to just to you know, keep hooping for him, and just hopefully play my best every game for him. You know.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Dylan.
Thank you.